A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard. Horizon Point Station has reappeared. Based on energy readings, Horizon Point has been reconstituted. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, calculating. According to the archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and input. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving. That is a correct assessment, Commander. Briefing complete. Now returning to Situation Monitor. It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also, as a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, the energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent...
But to what end is he working here? The Consul I once knew would never act so recklessly.
Fortunately, the Providence is not equipped with exterior weaponry. If you can reach the ship, you should find no obstacles to... This unit urges moving quickly. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. While the Order have sent their forces to assist you in intercepting the modulator, it will take time for... It seems Agent DeVries is also here, Commander. She sent word that she, quote, knew you wouldn't be able to stay away either, and is ready to finish what she started.
Of course she's here. The past is future and all that. Well, I'm not trusting her to get the...
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its... There is minimal room for error, Commander.
As if the rift's not hair-raising enough? Something about those soldiers up ahead's got my spine tingling. There she is, the Providence. I'd have sacrificed pay to build a ship like that back in Triangle. Free hole in the head!
Horizon Point has suffered significant structural damage. Using a modulator is unlikely to amplify the deterioration.
Order forces are on their way to you now, Agent. Their estimated arrival time is imminent.
Talk about perfect timing.
Not sure I trust our shields to hold us against that plasma. Find another way around.
Exiting hazard radius. Status: alive.
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. Visual acquired.
Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies. Got a distraction for you. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
End ready. Exposure. Undermining. End ready. Exposure. Undermining.
Emergency protocols ready.
Why did you make me do this? Why?
That sounds like... Helen? No. No, it couldn't.
Get away from me. See them? They...
Helen?
Wait. Rookie? Commander? Is that you? So it is you. Thank law. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself.
I don't understand what's happening. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire close.
She was a...
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval, don't tell me the situation got too...
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been. Is it?
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true.
That's right. It wouldn't do to have any distractions.
Oh. But but everything ain't right.
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was.
So I've come back from death to some... You can help me, though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this. No, this must be some kind of sick Protectorate trick trying to break me.
Easy, Helen. This ain't a trick. I promise you. Commander's just lost the plot.
Pascal, stand down. I do not wish to fight.
No, you're not gonna trick me.
All you had to do was stay out of my way.
Wish we could have talked her down, but at least she's not suffering any longer. And she got retribution before the end, too. Suppose that's something. Wish we could have talked her down, but at least she's not suffering any longer.
Agent DeVries has also been
eliminated. Cause of death, Agent Pascal.
Here's the Providence.
I mean, apart from the whole regular space-time of Sunday. And look there.
That rover looks inbound for the skip labs.
On your two.
I'm gonna make your approach.
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Why can't the Rift ever reconstitute anything nice? Best not go unseen. I'm the one you need to worry about.
ready to assist with Agent Confront.
Plasma.
And should not be approached directly.
Haven't come this far just to give up. Let's look around. Gotta be some way to deal with this.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Moving to 60.
Got us too closer.
must be... Wow, ain't that convenient. Taking credit for someone else's genius? Can't say I'm surprised.
Rift neutralized.
Take a look at these readings. This isn't congruent with our observations in the laboratory. Our projections are off by orders of magnitude. Over, Steve.
Let's hang! Got a distraction for you! Please take time, Commander. Please!
Standing by with life support. Creating a host of is now the property of the Earth Directorate.
Attention, please report to intake for processing.
Priority.
Welcome aboard.
Unseal the hangar.
to that module. Deck 2, welcome.
Multiple threats and hazards identified ahead. Seeking
Got my lab going on.
internet conflict is recommended.
Emergency protocol syringe primed.
You can't.
I'm the one you need to worry about. The head! Rehold him the head!
Entering a confrontational state.
Are you actually authorized? Be wary. I've heard there's an intruder. I suppose that could be you. Forgive me. I'm still a little addled from my last refreshment. I'm going to set off an alarm, okay? You've been reviewing our experiments. I hope I'm not being replaced. If you wish to see the modulator, you'll want to speak with Chief Scientist Monster. Security's become awfully stringent of late. It wouldn't do to be caught unawares. That's why I...
Due to the...
I was notified that you were here. Though my fellow scientist team, what exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time. As a gander outside might tell you, yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart.
So you are familiar with the work we're doing?
Tell me.
What do you make of our experimentation?
So then you've come to the same conclusions as I. Though you're not the one. Our situation is far more dire than it may seem. There is no proof that, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good.
It's clear you aren't bound by the same rules as the rest of us somehow.
If he won't hear me out, here, use this keycard on the module over there. It'll allow you to download my report. I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, we're all dead. A deck up in the control room. The consul is the only one who has the means of controlling it, which makes your persuading him...
Science test. Authorized visitor aboard. Do not be alarmed.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul...
Esteemed Consul,
After much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon, the modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of, unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for. From the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space, untouched by humanity, and we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions.
This can't be right. If skip drives are causing the rifts, why are they showing up past the frontiers of known space? This stuff are all right, but we'll have to worry about it later. Right now, we should concentrate on finding the consul. Here we are. Consul's right through those doors. He's the last obstacle between us and that This guy's a politician, which means you might be able to reason with him, if you're of a mind to. Don't expect much in the way of concessions. He probably still thinks he's got the stronger position.
Reloading. This unit is now ready to inflict...
This might be a good time to resupply and reconnoiter. Reckon there's likely to be something around here that could give us an edge.
Redactor Essman. Very punctual, good. Don't take a seat, this will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some...
You've come quite close enough. Sentinels.
The consul has initiated a threat display, Commander. Would you like this?
You're right on time for the show. In a matter of minutes, I'll be transforming Arcadia for the better, and ridding it forever of trespassers like you. Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end?
The Protectorate was responsible for expanding the rift? Law. I'd ask why, but I can already guess the answer.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect... Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose. And when the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended. That's the story everyone knows, yes. But surely you don't believe. In the Matriarch's younger years, she discovered a crashed ship deep in the Earth. And in it, the very first skip drive known. She dissected this tech, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse. And, well, that eventually led to the manifest. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed. It's your time that's running out, not mine. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner seeing it carried out. Yes, well, we also lost the support of the Order. The same can be said for any subject who wavers. Once I win the war and leave those naysayers behind, harsh action will be swiftly forgotten. And once I provide for the needs of my subjects, I will have them for... Love means little in the face of annihilation. Duty, however, begets action. It provides. My subjects understand the difference the moment sustenance touches their lips. Indeed. That's why my strongest supporters wholeheartedly believe in me, and the Protectorate cause. So which is it? Can my people see reason, as you so aptly put it? Or are they mindless drones needing desperately to be saved by you? It cannot be both. For every traitor in our midst, thousands of loyalists remain. If anyone attempts to move against me, they are merely announcing themselves as the chaff, and they promptly will be. You'll note that all the brightest, most efficient Protectorate minds were assigned to the Sentinels to ensure the history of Arcadia is not sullied. But the Arbiters, they've quite outlived their usefulness. Just one more thing I intend to fix. So you say, but you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
Though it matters not, you've little chance of swaying me. I am doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch... You will not distract me from taking what is owed to us. And what is your definition of wrong? Have you anything substantial to back such a claim? I see. Well, the man was always a cynic. I find that attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale might. What the Protectorate was clearly meant to harness this power. Nothing you claim can disprove everything that points to this reality. And now I've reached the end of my patience. You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to... Indeed.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal. Hey, got a distraction for you. Troublemaker approaching.
one you need to worry about. Over here! Free hold of the head! We've got to get to the helm.
The information here indicates the rift is about to destabilize completely. As the modulator cannot be operated from this distance, it must be flown into the rift directly. An Earth Directorate agent always has choices, including, but not limited to, extrajudicial killing.
In the serials, this is usually the point when someone heroically volunteers.
Reminder: self-destructing is not permitted by this unit's programming. Addendum: tampering with this protocol will result in your Valerie unit shutting down.
It's okay, Val. You've already done more than your share. Should have known you were going to suggest that. Nothing like passing a bit off to someone else, right, Commander? But why me? Why should I have to be the one to fall on the sword? Haven't I sacrificed enough? Go void yourself, Commander. Suppose saying I'll never forgive you for this doesn't pack much heat, since it's looking like I'm not long for this world, after all.
Warning: this decision does not meet the Earth Directorate standards for commander conduct.
Was forced to sacrifice himself. In his final moments, he could only wish that he'd never joined the Earth Directorate. Due to a clerical error, his name goes down in history, misspelled. Vigilant Hogarth, now acclimated to Fairfield, leaning on the Protectorate ideals of neighborliness, while overlooking all the authoritarian tactics, so he might help the Order to succeed with the equation. Augustine de Vries was killed on the reconstituted Horizon Point Station. A fitting end, considering her absence. De Vries' treachery was never known to the Earth Directorate. She is forever remembered as the Star Agent who tragically went missing during her mission. Within weeks of concluding the Arcadia mission, Val broke down beyond repair. Her compression coils corroded from exposure to the rifts. Her logic core decayed by the heat of extreme use. The commander killed Ines, and thus no one ever learned her woefully fascinating tale of corporate abuse or agonizing journey through the bodily horrors of Auntie's secret grafting program. Because of her commander's refusal to help with her graft, Inez's health rapidly declined. Even as she tried to make a name for herself on her own, she died of sepsis during her solo travels in Arcadia. Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment, in a placid and compliant state. All parties felt it would be best to leave him in the hands of the remaining Protectorate, who had the most experience with refreshment's process and victims. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. With unfettered access to skip drives and beholden to no one, the Earth Directorate became what it was always meant to be, the ultimate authority in Arcadia. The colony served as a base to expand the agency's reach across the galaxy. Meanwhile, the Earth Directorate controlled Arcadia with little trouble for a time, successfully rebranding it as a society free of corporate or government overreach. Yet, as the years passed, the Arcadians saw fewer and fewer differences between the Earth Directorate and their previous overlords. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, an arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.